So what I did is I had it code when the candle closes below the SMA, it will form the signal, and then your entry will be in this area, this lower box. And essentially, it's a scalping technique. So you're just going one for the bulk of your. So let's say you have 5 micros. You take off 3, and then you let the 2 run. So you can see here, very close to the SMC or FOMC announcement, and that's why you have all this, basically market doing nothing, and then finally, when it makes the announcement, the market just tanks. Or it could have shut up. That's why I didn't trade it. But you can see it caught it, and yeah, you only got this bar, but still, it got you in. And you can see now in the 5 minute, it probably won't even form a anything because it's just staying below the SMA. It's just tanking down. You can see earlier though, um, and then you can see this is the initial balance. So from 9:30 New York time to 10:30, it forms the price action. So the cool thing, even before, so let's do the replay. So let's say you come back here, you'll see how it works. It's pretty cool. So when, again, like I mentioned, when the candle closes above the SMA, we'll push play. And then if it stays within, we'll say we get so we go back and forth, so we get a sell. And then you're just targeting one for one, just trying to scalp down. And you can see that it almost hit. There it hit. So just pretty simple, pretty cool. Now, obviously, the main goal of the strategy is take the bulk off, and then let a couple runners go, right? So you can capitalize on this nice move down. And then, as you know, as always, the open can be a little tricky, but yeah, pre-market can be pretty good. So as we get to this is the open here. It might fumble around. I might slow it down a little bit. So we'll likely get a buy here pretty soon, likely. So there we go. So we get a buy and then a sell, and then you get a buy. It's where it gets a little choppy. That's why you probably would wait for a little bit. And you can see it forms the initial balance. And we would have been in a buy here. I guess I'm not in a buy. But you can see it hit the main target. And that's pretty sweet. Yeah. So I was when the market's forming out, it's a little easier to follow than the replay. So then you get a sell here. Oh, sweet, I missed it. So essentially, you can see there, and then you flatten it out, and yeah, it's pretty slick. So then you get a buy there. This is where the market basically just becomes just basically just crazy because it's just FOMC day. So I won't record any further of this, but it's a free indicator that you can find. It's called Enhanced 20 SMA signal boxes. And I've added some customizations with it. So when you can toggle that line off, you can toggle the box off, you have the main target lines like one for one. The input you can change to 50. So you can modify that to what you want. Basically, I do the 20, obviously. You can do the thickness if you want it thicker, and then a box opacity. Then you can actually change the labels. So nothing crazy, and I think you can even do an alert with it. So yeah, you can. There is a buy and a sell signal, so and then you can have an alert for when targets hit. So it's kind of a cool little thing. And as we go back, let's just kind of curious yesterday. Let's go to yesterday. So Tuesday, you can see that market was probably a little tricky at the open, but you would have got your 1-for-1 likely there very close. You would have got your 1-for-1 there, and then that's probably a loss, but then that's a big win, and you're probably done. Or if you hang on here, minus this wick, and I think I covered that yesterday, but yeah, it does a good job overall. Just looking to scalp a little bit, and I just have it set up where I'm tracking. 1 minute you can get some smaller scalps. Obviously, 3 minute, little bigger scalps, and then of course the 5 gives you even bigger scalps. But it does pretty good on the 1, I have to say. So even with this 5 or the buy, you put a loss, but look at that, you would have got your 1-for-1, lost there, but then look at that. So you could scalp this a lot, and of course, this is all the free FMOC garbage stuff. So yeah, exciting to try this out. And look at the market, it's just tanking. It's just, yeah, these days are fun to trade. So anyway, that is the new version of the 20 SMA strategy, and I will give you updates on how it works. Yeah, my goal is to give a new video every day on trading with